Okay, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to start finishing up the face a little bit more, and I need to do a little research for an hour or so on some of the other things I can put on him on his uniform. But his ears need to have a little hole in it, so we're going to take a little one of these gouges. These are the Dockyard gouges that I use, and I use these frequently. They're a wonderful little set. And I put the tape around them just to help me hang on to them a little bit more, and for a little bit of comfort too, because they're a little bit on the skinny side. But what I want to do is take my knife, my other knife was way over here. I'm sharpening it up. I couldn't finish this segment all in one night, so decided to finish it up today. So let's put a little bit of a stop cut there, right behind the sideburn there, and we're just going to take a little half rounded gouge here, and we're just going to scoop it out, chew that just like so, and just like so. We're going to make that a little deeper. I just need the initial. Alright, I'm going to go in a little bit deeper here. I'm going to use a smaller one. Just make it like a little canal in there. Alright. Okay, once I get that hole in there just right, I might fuss a little bit offline where I can see it a little bit better. Always the easiest for me to do this with this thing in front of my face. Okay, trim this off just a little bit. Alright, and then we're going to take this little V tool, and we're going to make the little bit of a ridge for the ear. So what we're going to do is we're just going to spray it just a tad. And the dark spots you see on this is because I sprayed it a little bit wet. I'm just going to follow that around, and that'll give it a nice looking ear. You want to be real careful. You want to make sure that your tool is good and sharp. If it's not, it's going to rip it out instead of cutting it out. And try not to go lower. I can show you this. Try not to go lower than the, if I can bring this up really close. Okay. See, there's a ridge right here. Here's the gouge itself goes inward, and then on the very, very top here, if you can see that, you don't want to make it go deeper than the top part of the tool, because if you go underneath the wood, and it's going to be deeper than what this is in the middle here, or what the gouge is, you're going to actually start ripping stuff out. So try to keep that tool just above this portion right here, right above the wood. Okay, so when we do an ear like this, let's see if I can focus that in there. Maybe it's too close. Let's bring it back a little bit. When you do this ear, you're just going to make sure that when you cut it, that it's going to come right above that ridge and not below it, because if you go below this ridge on this thing, it's going to start tearing stuff out. See how I have it just right on the edge there? I didn't go any deeper, because if I go any deeper, I'm going to start ripping stuff out. The tool is not meant to cut deeper than what it's designed for. Okay, I'm going to fix that up a little bit and make that a little bit more better turn there. Okay, so the ears are pretty well done. Alright, and the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a little V tool, this one again, and we're going to start doing the eyebrows. We'll take care of that right now. I'm going to go downward first and just hit the edge towards the eye, and then turn it the other way and follow up to the brim of the hat. Okay, yeah, that's one eyebrow, and then we're going to do the other a little bit at an angle. You can go this way too if you want to do this first, that's fine. And turn it upside down and do the very edge. Alright, that's good. So we have the eyebrows done, and the same thing with the we're gonna do our little towards the ear a little bit. If it doesn't come free, don't worry about it, just take your knife and cut it underneath there to free it up. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll just take my knife up here and just try to clean it out a little bit. If it didn't come free, I just go ahead and cut it out a little bit. Alright, so there's that portion, and we're going to go, so we went down this way, so we got to go down on this way, on the other side here. So let me get my little B tool here, and we'll do this side. I do little strokes now, turn around and do it the other side from the middle out. Alright, and then again we're going to do the hair same way. We'll do the bottom portion first. And kind of crisscross it a little bit. Looks nice. That doesn't look like it's just a straight line of hair coming down. Because that's such a short area. Okay, now I'm going to flip it up. I'll try to get underneath there a little bit. I may not be able to get all the way up there because this portion will get in the way of hitting the hat. But just do your best to dig it out. See? And I'll go take my knife up there later and clear it, especially if it's still stuck there and I'm too deep, like some of these pieces are. I'll just take my knife up underneath the hat and free those little pieces. So try not to go up there and recut it again. It's just going to need your knife to get up there. Now, I noticed these Mounties have a little brown belt going across, and then one going over the shoulder, and I'll show that little brown belt over here in the front. I have to look and see what's on their cufflinks, if there's anything there, insignias or anything there. I know there's some insignias over on the top of the shoulder. I don't know if we'll be able to put those in or not, but I'm going to take a look at a few pictures before I continue on. And one thing I'm going to do a little bit different, I'm going to take his pants. Like, they have this yellow stripe, so I'm going to take that and I'm going to kind of bring it up here, like this is part of the leg there, okay? And just, that one looks better. Something like this, alright, where it's going up and that his legs are sticking out a little bit. And I think that will look nice on it, and plus having this brown belt in the back will help it. We also have to see if there's that little bit of a brim, like a little buckle up here with a little trim on the top. That's the next thing I'll look at too, and then we'll finish up his hands and stuff. So we'll be right back.